Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Oh, thank you, Mara. I'm talking here. I don't know for a long time. It's muted. So, okay. So sorry. So, hi again. Hope you are here. Fine. Bear with me. And once again, Mara, thank you for the kind advice. I was muted. But anyway, so today I'm by myself here. All the other guys are busy, and we needed to kick off our study today in the chapter about hopes and consolation, the Spirit's book. And I'd like to welcome everyone who are here with us. I can see there are people from UK, from Ireland, from Portugal, and our friends from US. So very good to have you here, guys. Thank you very much. And today I will need your help in order to interact with me, just to not make this hour just I'm talking here. So let's make this interactive. And while people is joining us, I would like to make the initial prayer. So I'd like to ask for the superior spirits, our mentors of this group, mentors of Kardec Radio, to enlighten ourselves, to be with us, inspiring us, looking after us throughout this discussion today, to how this conversation we're going to have. Also, we would like to ask for this prayer, reach out to our brothers and sisters who are in need of health, in need of money, food, shelter, or attention. May this prayer reach them. May this prayer reach all the brothers and sisters who are discarnated, and for some reason they are still lost, trying to find out what happened and where they are. So be it. Amen. Okie dokie. Okay, so today we keep going, talking about earthly joys and sorrows, which is hopes and consolations. Okay, so, but it's more earthly joys and sorrows. So it is the joys and the sorrows we feel when we are incarnated. Okay? It's not something about the future. It's not something about the past. It's not something about the spiritual life. It is something related and connected with our life while we are incarnated on earth. Okay? And Kardec was brilliant here because he classified these earthly joy and sorrows as, I can't hear the topic. Relative happiness and unhappiness, the loss of loved ones, disappointments, ungratefulness, broken affections, antipathetic unions, and the fear of death. Dissatisfaction with life and suicide as well. So that's the point. He talks, and if we see here, it makes sense because I don't know who's afraid of death. Who's afraid of talk to someone and this is going wrong? You trust in someone. You share, I don't know, you share a secret with someone, and for some reason the person you open it up didn't keep that secret with him or herself, and this caused a lot of problems for you. Who is not afraid of disillusions? You know, even though you trust in someone, you give to someone a lot of things in terms of affection, attention, and you get disappointed. So all these, and also when you lose someone, okay? And I would like to start this conversation with the loss of loved ones. I think it's something, it is affecting the entire humankind today. It affects on a daily basis, but in the situation we are passing by, it's affecting us more, because when you think that someone old is gonna die, it's part of the process of life. You can understand, but when you need to bury a son, it's kind of tough. And at the same time, when the person was okay, and in 2 weeks the person gone. Okay, so, but you can say, oh, but we are spiritists. We don't need to. We need to understand that life goes on. That is life after death. The show must go on. Yes, clearly, I completely understand. That's exactly what we do believe. That's exactly what we understand, and it is the pillars of the Spiritism. So, Daniela, from from Florida. Good to have you here, my dear. Thank you. So, how to deal with that? How we need to deal with that? Because let's say you are a spiritist and you are invited to go to a funeral. And you have that concept that, oh, what died here is just the flesh, but the spirit is still live in a different dimension or different situation. And the first thing you do when you give your condolences to the person who lost, you say, oh, don't worry, life keep going. He or she is still alive, so be happy, stay up. And I don't know you guys, but the person who is receiving this kind of support may want to kill that person, because we don't need to give anything about like lesson. We don't need to give any lesson at a time, because that person lost someone that they used to live with that for I don't know how many years, but they are used with that person, they are used with the smell of that person, they are used with the touch of that person, they are used with the look of that person. And for some reason, the person finished the mission here on Earth. And as any other mission, when it finished, we need to go back to our starting point. So we can return to the spiritual life. But for those who are still here on Earth, it's a loss. And any kind of loss, it hurts. It hurts everyone. It hurts every single family, every single relatives, friends, because somehow we're gonna lose the that feeling of having that person nearby. You can reach out then. If you miss, you can call, you can go and see, visit. But now, that person is gone. So, what I'm trying to say here, it is more than normal and should be you feel your loss. You can cry, you can feel your, like, a piece of you has been taken away. All this is valid, and the best approach when you see something this is like, okay, I'm here. I am here. We need to work our empathy, our solidarity, but not that solidarity in give to someone what is an excess for us. It's not that kind of solidarity we need to give to them. We need to give to them our solidarity in terms to be in the same level with that person. Even though we know life is to go on, even though we know that the best approach to reach, when you're going to reach the person who suffered that loss, you can give you a special hug. You can look the person and say, hey, you can count me anytime you need to. I am here. You can, let's say, when Jesus was called to, they called Jesus because Lazarus has passed away. And when Jesus came, he saw Martha and Maria crying. Jesus cried. That's it. Jesus didn't say to Martha and Maria, oh, don't worry, be happy. They're okay. They're just in another realm. No. He cried. He cried in terms of to be in solidarity with them, in empathy with them. And we don't see this kind of empathy, not just when someone dies, we don't see this kind of empathy in any kind of relation. To be honest, it's few people I know they have empathy for someone. For someone surround them. So we don't have this sense of solidarity anymore. We don't have that sense to say, unless, don't say anything. Just get the person, give a hug, let them cry. They need to feel that mourning. They need to feel that. But if that person asks you an advice, asks you some kind of consolation, with cautious, you can say something. But something that will give some kind of comfort to that person. Something that will give some kind of relief. And you can later sit with that person and really talks about Spiritism teachings, Spiritism beliefs, the life after the death, that we are here all together on the same boat in a kind of trial or expiation. Okay. Just going to this. Let me see. Daniela asked some question here, but Danny say, nice to see Spiritism in Ireland. How many centers in Ireland do we have? Any music groups? We started one here. Hi, Daniela. We do have 3 spirit centers here in Ireland. One in Dublin, one in Galway, and another one in Cork. As far as I know, we don't have any music groups here. And it's good to know you start one that the music is a amazing therapy for everyone. For everyone. Music has the power to put us up, put us down, and we need to listen more. Yeah? But yeah, music is a universal language. Yeah, it doesn't matter which language you listen to music, You can feel in your heart, in your soul. Yeah. And keep going here. That's a good point here, music. You lost someone, but you kind of revolt yourself against God, against the situation. And when you die, when a person dies, and you cry because you don't have that person beside you, it's healthy, it's okay. But when you start to claim that missing person, when you start to be kind of against the divine justice, when you become a kind of against this natural law, this is something is not going to be good for you and for the person who passed away. This is going to affect both. One is because that person is putting he or she down. This person will start to blame a lot of people for this lack of the person who passed away is not here. And it will affect the person who passed away because she or he can see that suffering and they cannot be here. It's a moment when we kind of we need to leave our mourning, but we cannot turn our life into a mourning. So we cannot and we have not to become, or not to become, to allow that sadness take control of ourselves. When we allow the sadness take control of ourselves, this we are triggering a very dangerous point here. And Danny saying here, music help us through all moments in life, losing someone, the birth of a baby. It's up to us to enhance the vibrations of love, compassion, faith. Music can help us reach happiness. I completely agree. Very well said, Daniela. It is. It is. Music is there. And let's say, what music is your life? How can define your life in a music? I know we do have like ups and downs. We have moments in which we want to cry. We have moments in when we want to smile. We have moments in which we need to be focused in order to overcome some barriers. We have time for everything. So we need to leave that. Mara saying here, I think that the theme of the meeting today was meant for me. Not just for you, Mara, but I'm glad it is may help you somehow, but it's to everyone because everyone is passing this. I like if we are not in this kind of in this pandemic time here, people are still keeping dying, but not in the same pace that they are dying right now. And this is affecting us because directly or indirectly, people we know, it's passing away. So again, we cannot make this sadness become a desperation. When it becomes a desperation, you also again hurting yourself and hurt who passed away. Because the person who passed away will have the same feelings of you. Think like that. That person will not see, will not they can see you if they are allowed to, if they have enough knowledge and evolution to see, but they cannot have your presence on a daily basis anymore, except for thoughts, except for prayers. And this is the moment when we need prayer from both sides. Who passed away, pray for those who are still here, have courage, strength to overcome, to keep going their path. And prayer for those who returned to spiritual life, to have courage again, to have courage and move on. It's like, and how you can pray? You can pray in different manners. And one beautiful way to pray here is like what Daniela said to us, music. This is a beautiful prayer. Music is a beautiful prayer because with the music, you can relieve your feelings. You can travel with the music. And while you travel with the music, you can deliver your message anywhere. Either if the person is on earth or in the spiritual realm, music will reach them. Another way, you can talk. If you believe or if you don't believe in God, it's not the matter here today. But you can talk with your guardian angel, with your mentor, with your spiritual guide, or even though with the nature. Waking up in the morning and talk to them. Say thank you for life. Thank you for the sunny day. Especially you, Daniela, living in Florida. Thank you for the rain. Thank you for the wind. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the problems. But in opposite, we change it to a kind of self-pity position. Like, I have the worst problem ever. I lost that person, and that person was my life. And again, if that person you lost is your life, it means you are not giving any value to your life. Because to love someone you need to first love yourself. And nobody responsible for your happiness except you. You are the only one artisan of your happiness, your sadness. It's you. You are under control. Don't blame anybody. Don't judge anybody. If you want to judge, judge yourself. Judge your actions. Judge how you think. Like the movie, let it go, Let it go. And we saw in a lot of movies, we saw a lot of movies in which the person lost someone, and his or her life was not kind of moving. It's kind of always spinning. They're kind of spinning wheels. But at the moment that person says, okay, go on, I let it go, I need to move forward, everything changed. But who was the response for this? God? No. It's you. It's you. We have a lot of help surrounding you, but you cannot listen. Even those brothers and sisters who are suffering in the lower zones, in the suicide valley, they always, every day, every minute, they have help. But they don't care about it. They cannot see it. But the help is there. Especially in the moment, in a second, that person realizes and make conscious of what's going on, what happened, the good spirits rescue that spirit. So always there are people around us who take care of us. And like Daniela say here, let me see. BASS Harmony, Meu Abrigo is a song we have, and it was psychograph asking us to pay more attention to our intuitions and put ourselves close to our mentors on a daily basis. They will help us through our journeys. That's what I just said. They invite us to elevate our vibration so we can have more clarity on what's our next step. This will also help us connect with the loved ones that have passed in a healthy way and not causing them to be disturbed. Yeah. So we need to move on. We need to keep going. No? Okay, let me see what more we have here. Disappointments and ungratefulness, broken afflictions. Wow. This is a long story as well here. This is in question 937 of the Spirit's book. How many of us, how many times we bet in someone else, and then we have a kind of disillusion. It didn't work as we wished to. How many times some people put a faith on us and we couldn't deliver the expected results. How many people you just gave a lot, but you didn't receive anything. I would say here, heavy disappointments, have ungratefulness, broken afflictions is part. It's everybody's learning. But the point is, how much how much value give this? Because I'm saying, let's say you put your faith in someone, but you put your faith in someone because you want that person become what you want or what you wish to, or you put faith in that person because you really want that person succeed with or without you. I think that's the real question here. When you put your faith in someone, when you do this, you do this because you want that person becomes what you wish for them, or you are open to accept that person as it is. It's like when you love. I know, guys, this is very easy to say. When you love someone, I love my wife, but my point is, I love her if she stay with me or if she will not stay with me. I will still keep in love with her. See the point? It's like mom's love. That's the best example I can give to you guys. Mom's love. Your mom loved you. At a certain point, she allows you to go. And she knew it's not going to work. But she allowed you to go. Because you need to learn the lesson. You need to understand the lesson. Because words, we are not there yet. How many times people approach us, say a lot of things, say, yeah, I know, and at the end you become doing whatever you think. How many times? I have countless times it happened to me. I have 2 daughters, and someday they need to go. What I need to do? Just be there. Just say, if you need me, I'm here. And let them go. And you? What problems do you have at work? Problems you have with your neighbors, with family. I like one word here. It's in a question 937. Gratitude serves to test your persistence in doing good. It will be credited to you, and those who have been thoughtless toward you will be punished. to the same extent that they have been ungrateful. So, we like to act as a judge. We love to. Even though you deny, you love to. Very deep inside yourself, you love to act as a judge. I used to say, like, it is easy pay the bills, pay someone's bills with their paycheck. Oh, she earns X amount, pay this, and fun. I don't know why she's always running out of money. While you cannot survive with your salary. And when people come to you, give you advice, you say, I know. We love to judge. We love to put something ahead of us. And being the person we don't want. We want to be, like I say, our actions, it's related to the person I want to be. No, our words are the person we want to be, but our actions, it's completely different. And then comes exactly what Robbie is saying to us here. Acknowledge and replace the thoughts that don't align with the good. Become aware of your thoughts. Exactly. We need to stop judging. We need to stop see the world, not from our point of view, but I'm saying, what I'm trying to say here is, we always see our problem as the biggest problem ever. And while the others, we still have the same problem, and perhaps they have a bigger problem than you. What else I'm trying to say here is, we need to push ourselves to accept what happened to us. Shake the dust and keep going. I don't know what problem you're passing by. I don't know what the problems you have. I don't know the problems I will have. You don't know the problems I will have. But one thing I can give you, you are the only one who can solve your problem. Nobody else. It's only you. And you are the artisan who created those problems or not. It's you. Oh, but that person hurts me. That person hurt my feeling. That person, well, if that person hurt your feeling, I would say, I don't know if this person hurt your feeling, or you allow your feeling to be hurted, conducted by the action of that person. This changed the point of view. An example. If you are walking on the street okay? And they will stop to buy something in a shop, okay? And a little guy, a boy, 4 years old, come and kick your leg. What are you gonna do? Oh, it hurts, of course, hurts. But you're gonna give a smile and say, "Hey, boy, go to mommy. Oh, nice boy. I'll go." And go. You don't allow your feeling be hurt. That kick didn't hurt your feeling. However, if you are in the queue and someone punch you in the face, or some example here, forget punch in the face, kick your leg. You try to kick him back. You starting to say a lot of bad words to them. You want to fight with that person. Why you didn't treat the same thing? You are the one who are in control of everything. You are under control of your feelings. You are under control of your thoughts. You are under control of your reactions. Even though we do have uh, um, spontaneous reactions. But the point here is you only be offended if you allow yourself to be offended. See the difference? I don't know if I can express this, but there is a huge difference. Why do not treat everybody as everybody is 4 years old and kick your leg? Everybody's learning. Oh, but that person hurt my feelings. That person hurt your feelings, or you allowed that person hurt you. They may say bad things about you. No problem. I'm not discussing this. But it's up to you to accept this or not. It's up to you to put yourself up or put yourself down. It's up to you to decide what you're gonna do. Again, a lot of people, a lot of life is full of surprises. Robbie, you're very inspired today, my friend. Accountability requires one to change. Most don't want to put it in the effort. That's it. Why? Because changing myself is a hard job. Change yourself is the toughest job ever. Ever. But you change someone by saying, oh, you are selfishness. Oh, you are an envy person. You are a proud person. It's easy, you know? But when someone comes to you and say all these words to you, oh my gosh, it's the end of my life. Again, the only one who needs to be changed is you. Next time someone tries to hurt you, reply with a smile. Or reply with a silence. A silence is a prayer. If someone tries to hurt you, especially with words, make a self-analysis. Is that person right? If that person is right, say thank you and start to work in yourself today. If that word don't meaning nothing for you, let it go. Why are you gonna, oh, she said this to me, he did this to me, oh, come on, guys. We need sorry, let me wet my throat here. We need to watch ourselves. Let me see what more we can go. I don't want to. Wow, it's 7 minutes to finish. That's why I thought it's antipathetic units. I will not touch this topic now. I'll leave it for next time. But let me. Yeah, I like this comparison that is here. Kardec wrote, nature has given humans the need to love and be loved. One of the greatest enjoyments granted to them on earth is in their meeting with mutually attuned hearts. Nature thus grants them a foretaste of the happiness waiting for them in the world to perfected spirits, where all is love and benevolence, a happiness that is refused to the selfish. What I'm saying is like nature. How much we damage nature. We wanted to build it here. Let's put this tree down, and what nature does? Adapt themselves. That animal, like people here in Ireland, they have, there is a lot of fox, and it's common, especially during the night. You see the foxes passing by on the streets, running on the streets, and people, oh, we need to get rid of this. Hey, come on, who are in their habitat? Who are destroying their habitat, and they have where to go unless adapt with this new habitat, and they need to walk into the streets. Again, we are responsible for everything that happened to us. Mara has a question here. Sorry, just something off the topic before we end. How can we receive and pass healing since there are no meetings anymore? Mara, you can every Tuesday between 8:30 and 9:30 ish, our healing group they stop, they do a virtual meeting, is a closed group, and they do a prayer for the group, everybody was here, and those we put the name. So if you want to have this the benefit of this healing, my advice to you is at 8:30 on Tuesdays. Just stop whatever you are and raise up your thoughts, and try to make connection with the spirits who take care of the healing group here in Ireland. However, as per our topic today, you can give this healing to you anytime. And I would say my particularity, it's for me, it works for me a lot. Okay, when I want to be, in peace, praying, I am not a meditate guy. I know I needed to, but I'm not there yet. But what I do when I go to have my shower is the best moment to talk, to have our healing. We need to do this. We have to do this. And this is the best time. But anyway, this is me, so you can pray. But yes, you can do this. You can do this. That's my best advice to you, my dear. Okay? Let's see what Leah said to us here. I've thought this way about the habitat of their land since I was very young. Yeah, my dear, it is. It is. No, we are causing that problem, and now we're complaining there like termite. Like, and let's say, I don't know in Sweden, but like in US, a big problem in US is termites. Who intervene in the habitat of the termite? People. We build houses in where they have their land. And what do you do? Oh, we need to kill all of them. I don't know. That is easy way to do it. No? But anyway, so our time is up. I need to get prepared for the spiritual light meeting in 45 minutes. And by the way, here the heads up, guys, the spiritual light meetings will change time and day. So today is the last day we will have the show at 9 p.m. London time. And from next week, the show will be on Wednesday at 7 p.m. London time. Okay? So from next week, the spiritual light meetings will be on Wednesday, 7 p.m. London time. Okay? I hope today's conversation help you somehow. And let's do our final prayer. Again, I want to say thank you for everyone who joined the meeting today, everyone who will join the meeting, will listen to this talk. May this prayer reach them, whatever they are doing. May this prayer reach all those brothers and sisters who are suffering from disappointments, those who had a loss recently or are still suffering for a loss. May this prayer reach them. May this prayer give some consolation to their hearts. May this prayer open up their minds, their eyes, in order to allow them to move on. Let it go and move on. Thank you, spirits from Ireland. Thank you for Spirits of Spiritist Society of Ireland and Kardec Radio for allowing us to be here this time. Thank you for the opportunity, for your time and your patience. So be it. Amen. Let me see here. Let me see. Leah says here, Leah, can you please send us a reminder? Yes. In the when you book the meeting for Spiritual Light, we will see live date will be in yellow, so we will keep sending a reminder during the week. Yes. Mara asks here, can you leave these updated posted on the page? What do you mean updated post on the page, Mara? Oh, the change of time. Yes, it is. Yes, will be like you receive like usually who are in the Facebook, like you can get a reminder or something like this. We will set the new meeting in Facebook. Will remind you. Yeah, we will do it. I hope it is gonna be a smooth process. Okay, so I'll see you. I'll talk to you in 45 minutes. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. I enjoyed to be here. Thank you for your collaboration during the talk here, putting your notes, your messages. Thank you very much. You are the best ever. Thank you. I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.